Welcome to MindStory IQ, where every story sharpens your mind. Listen closely, remember the details, and test your intelligence with 5 questions at the end. Let's begin today's thriller. Every street in Willow Creek went dark at midnight, except for one house. Number 47, a lonely old building on the hill with peeling blue paint, broken shutters, and a single light glowing from the attic window. People said it had been abandoned for decades, but every night at 12 a.m., without fail, the light turned on. No one lived there. No one ever went in, but the light never went out. On February 2nd at 11:58 p.m., Leo Carter walked home after a late shift and stopped at the bottom of the hill. Thick fog smothered the neighborhood, and a cold wind brushed past him. That's when it happened. The attic light flicked on early. 2 minutes early. Leo frowned. That's never happened before. He had lived in Willow Creek since childhood. That attic light had always been eerie but predictable. Tonight felt wrong. Something inside him whispered to walk away. But instead, he climbed the hill. As he moved closer, he noticed something he had never seen before. Footprints. Small ones, barefoot, leading up the steps and into the house. The front door stood slightly open. Leo's breath caught. Someone's inside. He pushed the door gently. The hinges groaned. The entire first floor was dark, except for a faint glow coming from above. He stepped inside. The air was cold. Dust filled the hallway. Family portraits hung crooked on the walls, faces scratched out violently. He climbed the stairs slowly. Halfway up, he heard it, a faint humming. A child's voice, humming a lullaby. Leo whispered, "Hello? Is someone there?" The humming stopped. Silence swallowed the house. He reached the attic door. A soft light seeped through the cracks. He pushed the door open and saw a young girl sitting on the floor, back turned, her long black hair covering her face. She wore a pale nightgown, dirty and torn. She hugged her knees and rocked slowly. Leo's voice trembled. "Are you all right?" The girl whispered, "You're late." Leo froze. Late for what? She didn't answer. Instead, she lifted her hand and pointed to the far corner of the attic. Leo turned his flashlight. There was a second girl. Identical clothing, identical hair, eyes wide open, staring directly at him. She whispered, "He's behind you." Leo spun around. A tall shadow filled the doorway, twisted, crooked, like a man pulled apart and stitched back together wrong. The shadow stepped into the light. Leo stumbled back. "Who are you?" The figure's voice was cold and stretched, like a broken radio. "You came back." Leo shook his head. "I've never been here." The figure moved closer. "You were here 10 years ago. You left us in the dark." Leo's breath trembled. "No, I don't remember." "You forgot the girls," the shadow hissed. "But they didn't forget you." Both girls began humming again, the same lullaby. In perfect sync, Leo screamed and bolted down the stairs. The entire house groaned as if alive. Walls shaking, lights flickering wildly. He reached the front door and found it bricked shut. He ran to the back door, also sealed. The shadow whispered from upstairs, "No one leaves until the light goes out." Suddenly, the attic light flickered, dimmed, then went dark, and the house exhaled. Leo wasn't seen again, but from that night on, the attic light never turned on again. Now, let's see how much you truly remember. Answer the following questions. IQ questions. Question 1. What time did the attic light normally turn on? Question 2. What unusual thing did Leo see outside the house? Question 3. What were the 2 girls doing in the attic? Question 4. What did the second girl whisper to Leo? Question 5. What chilling line did the shadow figure say to him? Answers. Answer 1. 12 a.m. Answer 2. Small barefoot footprints leading into the house. Answer 3. One was rocking and humming, the other staring at him. Answer 4. He's behind you. Answer 5. You came back.